If you are writing WAEC, NECO, GCE, JAM in mathematics, whatever exam you are writing as far as mathematics is concerned for the secondary to the first year students, then this video is for you. We have to simplify 2 root 3 minus 6 divided by root 3 plus 3 divided by the square root of 27. Now we have to simplify this. When you have to simplify something, it means how can you do to break down that thing to the simplest way you can. That's what we are going to do here. Now here is the solution to this problem. Now what we have is 2 root 3 minus 6 divided by the square root of 3 plus 3 divided by the square root of 27. Alright, now this is what we are going to do. If we observe, you see we have root 3, that's the square root of 3. Also have root 3 here also. We have square root of 27, and the biggest number here is 27. This is root 3. So how are we going to break this bigger number down to a simplest or to a simpler number? How are we going to do that? Now let's take note. We have the square root of 27. Now 27 is the same thing as 9 times 3, because 9 times 3 will give us 27. Now let's apply one of the rules of surds. If you have the square root of a multiplied by b, this is the same thing as the square root of a multiplied by the square root of b. Take note, when you have two things multiplying in one square root, you can split them aside. So that's what I did here. So the square root of 27 is the same thing as 9, the square root of 9 times 3. To do this now, this is the same thing as, by this rule, the square root of 9 times 3 is the same thing as the square root of 9 times the square root of 3. Now we all know that the square root of 9 is 3 times root of 3. Now 3 times root 3 will give us 3 root 3. So to simplify 27, we are going to have 3 root 3. Now we are going to replace 27 by 3 root 3. So I'm going to have 2 root 3 minus 6 divided by root of 3 plus 3 divided by the square root of 27 has been simplified to be 3 root 3. Now I'm still going to simplify this further. Here is divided by 1. Take note. Now I'm going to have 2 root 3 divided by 1 will give me 2 root 3 minus 6 divided by root 3 will give me 6 over root 3. Now plus 3 will divide 3, 1. So 3 will go into 3, 1. All over 3 will go into 3, 1. 1 times root 3 will be root of 3. So 3 divided by 3 root 3 will give me 1 all over root 3. Now what we are going to do is we need to clear out this square root at the denominator. Remember here is over 1. We need to clear out this square root. How do we do that? We can do that by the LCM. Now we know that the LCM of 1 root 3 and root 3 is same as root 3, because this is very common at the denominator. So the LCM is what? Root 3. Now we are going to use this root 3 now to multiply the numerator and the denominators. We are going to use root 3 to multiply each part. We are going to use this root 3 to multiply each of these terms so that we can clear out the surd parts at the denominator. All you have to do is stay tuned. Alright, so we are going to do that here now. Now root 3 will multiply 2 root 3 divided by 1. Multiply 2 root 3 divided by 1. Root 3 will multiply 6 divided by root 3. So minus root 3 to multiply 6 divided by root 3. And then root 3 will multiply 1 over root 3 plus root 3 to multiply 1 all over root of 3. Now root 3 divided by 1 is root 3. So root 3 will multiply 2 root 3. So we are going to have 2 root 3 multiplied by root 3 minus root 3 divided by root 3 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6 plus root 3 divided by root 3 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Now let's observe something. We have 2 root 3 multiplied by root 3. Now root 3 will multiply root 3. Once you see two square roots multiplying each other, the square root sign will be evaluated. The square root sign will go out, or it will be discarded away. So once the square root sign is out, you are going to pick one of the numbers inside. So root 3 times root 3, the square root will go, and I will have 2 times one of the numbers, which is what? 3 minus 6 plus 1. 2 times 3 is 6 minus 6 plus 1. Now 6 minus 6 is 0 plus 1, which is equal to 1. So to simplify 2 root 3 minus 6 divided by root 3 plus 3 divided by the square root of 27, you have to simplify this. Your final answer is going to be 1. If you find this very interesting, do not hesitate. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share this video to 5. See you in my next class. Bye bye.